Hello, human beings. I thought I would come on for a while because the situation really sucks right now. I'm sorry, my hair is not behaving very well today. Um, but I thought I would work on one of the blankets I've decided to make to decorate my room. Okay, who the fuck is spamming me again? Okay, someone is spamming me. It's annoying. Sorry. Okay, remove the notification, please. Okay, I'm sorry about this, but that's what's happening. My screen is being all be weird right now. So yeah, the orange dictator, as I like to call him, dictator, not dictator. You know, the D word and the tater, like a potato word, um, has been elected last night. And a lot of people are angry and a lot of people are having different emotions about it. I'm freaking depressed for my friends who are losing their rights right now because I have a lot of trans friends. I have a lot of immigrant friends. Well, I'm not in the US, but I have US immigrant friends, trans friends. I've already said it. People of color, all the people that are at risk of losing rights right now because of this. Um, and it's very scary and it's depressing and it's sad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna crochet the pain away. We're just gonna do stuff that makes me feel good and drink some of my water. I got this at the dollar store for $4 and it's great except this one thing there. That is fucking stupid. I don't know. But with the price it cost me, I don't really care. It's $4, you know. Who gives a flying? And we're working on this right now. So yeah, if you want to join me, we're gonna do that. I have lots of ends because I didn't feel like weaving them in. Like I usually weave in as I go. Like it's my room most of the time. But when I do hexagons, for some reason, I don't like doing it because it's like they're very quick, especially the size I'm making them now. Like they're tiny. I don't know how big it would be if I would use a full skein for one. Maybe it would be good actually, you know. Maybe I'll try that next. But right now I'm doing another green and I want to put it down here. So that is what is going on, and I hope you're having a good morning other than you know what that happened. Because we're gonna hang out and talk about stuff that is fun. I still have to go to Walmart and get storage, but I've been feeling lazy about this. Now, don't think I'll be going today. Maybe later, but I said that yesterday and I didn't go. It's very windy right now. It is cold. You have to buy a winter coat. I want to get more sterilite bins. That's what I need to go to Walmart for. But right now, like the finances aren't doing so well. So if you want to help out with that, or if you're somehow entertained by my live streams, I do not have monetization on my channel right now. So if you do want to help out, it's over on my Ko-fi. If you want to give a little tip, I appreciate that. I also appreciate you for subscribing and for chatting. It's never a requirement to donate anything or to help out in other ways. But if you feel like just clicking on the link and just checking it out or checking out my shop, I have a Shopify too. It's in the description. I'll put it later. I'll put the link later because I don't want to have like a field of just links and links right now in the chat. But if you want to check that out, I would really appreciate it. I have a lot of stuff in my shop. Okay. Shit. Okay. So I'm doing these 3 rounds. 3 rounds for these. You know, there's a thing that is wildly pissing me off. It's the people who are like, at least I voted on the right side of history. I didn't support genocide. Yeah, okay. Well, first of all, there weren't any enough independent voters, independent candidate votes for it to actually affect the election. But like, it could have, and you're like bragging about having the moral high ground, but right now we're in a desperate situation. Like, you don't have any merits for being like, I voted for the right person, I'm better than you. No, you don't actually care if you think that way. Like, the only reason I've removed Trump voters is for being smug little fucks. Like, I'm not a person who just unfriends you because you think differently than me. It's when you are to the point of being nasty about it, and like, you're like, rights, blah blah blah. Like, if rights don't matter, or if you're gonna mock or dismiss people who have rights, if you're gonna dismiss people's rights, if you're gonna disregard what they ask you to respect, that is when I remove you. I don't want people like that in my life. I'm well entitled to. It's not just about politics. It's about, I don't want dismissive fucks in my life. I don't need people like you, you know. I don't need people like that. I don't need anyone who thinks that rights aren't important, and that some rights should take precedence over some others. I don't need someone who thinks that way to be my friend. I don't need it, and I don't want it, quite frankly. But so yeah, I found this little dollar store, which is like a party slash everything else store. It's not like a Dollarama. It's more like it's more like uh the big things, the large things kind of store. You know, not a big box, but I mean, like, you know, these large places where there's things. I can't say the word right now. It's stuck. But these large things, it's kind of that, not like a Walmart or something, but I mean, like, you know, the big places where there's stuff everywhere. That um I'm sorry that I can't say the word right now, but it's not wanting to come out. But it's kind of like that vibe, and it's what's written in the front of the store. And so there was yarn, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm using those small skeins. They were $2.50 each. It's not really that cost effective, I think. Actually, let me check that. So for $5, you get 2 of these. I just want to know the quantity. It's 50 grams. That's like, yeah, it's not that cost effective, but it's what I have access to right now. I don't have access to a Michaels, and I won't ever again, because I don't have any means to go to Brossard, which is the next Michaels away, and it costs you like 2 different bus titles, and like, I can't afford to do that right now. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake, stop spamming me. Someone just put a sad emoji on my Trump post, on my, like, my heart goes out to my friends. Just shut up. Like, you don't get to be sad that Trump, you don't get to be sad that I don't want Trump to vote, to win, not to vote, but to win. Like, there's a reason I don't like him. If you have yet to figure that out, maybe you're not at the right place here. I'm just saying, because I'm trans as fuck. I'm queer as hell. We don't want Trump in my house. We don't believe in the things he's putting forward. Like, you're free to think whatever you want, but if you're gonna be all dismissy and annoying about it, I don't want you here, you know? Like, talk about your views on your own channel if you want to dismiss my views. If you're going to be respectful and ask questions and ask why it's important to protect certain things and protect certain rights, that's okay. But like, I'm queer, I'm gonna support my fellow um marginalized people because I am marginalized. I am queer and I am neurodivergent and disabled. The disabled community is marginalized enough. Like, stop claiming that it's a privilege to be disabled. It's fucking not, you know? And I get that you would want to avoid a channel like mine the day after an election. I could get that. But in the end, I'm just here to like be a safe space for the people who don't feel safe right now. And that is my fellow queer Americans. They don't feel safe right now in their own country. They're sad and distressed and scared. But enough of that. I'm here to finish this blanket one day, hopefully. Maybe not today, but because it is going to be quite large. And I have a bunch of very small skeins to work through. But like, even if it wasn't the most cost effective, I could have felt like using it because that's what I had and the colors were pretty good. Like you see right now, there's a neon green that I'm using, and we have a good orange and a good purple. We have a bunch of other colors. I have a yellowish orange or orangish yellow. I don't know. It says orange yellow on the color, but it looks definitely orange. It is there. That's orange, right? But it says it's yellow. So okay, I don't know. Mm. Some of these are thicker than others, but like, that's okay. That's just like any scrap projects you will do. Sometimes you have yarns that don't exactly match what you're doing with them. It's pretty good though. Oh, there's a person on TikTok. Her name is the Cottage Singer, and she translates songs in English to English. And oh my goodness, she is beautiful and very hot, and she has the voice of a fucking angel. But she did Despacito, and if you don't know, it's a song about slow effing, slow intercourse. So yeah, and oh my goodness, it was so romantic and beautiful what she did with it. Obviously, like, she's singing it in English. So if you want to give a follow to the Cottage Singer over on TikTok, like, what she does is really worth it. I hate Despacito as a song; it is so annoying. But what she did, she made it romantic and she made it sound all soft and deep and nice. This is kind of a little bit more my vibe. But I'm queer and I like women, so for me it was better than when it was sung by a man. Sung by a man. It's not that I don't like men, but I just like women more. This personal preference. Oh, and now I have all of this done. Oh yeah, okay. We're good. But yeah, we're stuck with the orange dictator right now. And that is pretty sad. Okay, so we have a bunch of little things here. I just want to determine what color I want here down here, because there's a big space, a 3 space. I'm thinking maybe purple or lavender. Yeah, that one more white like to that side. I'm thinking white would be good there. Although I did want more yellow too. Not quite sure what I need to do here. Oh, but I need to get rid of this yellow, so I'll make a yellow one and just put it somewhere else. Because look at that. I was starting with a yellow one, and like all this whole mess is yellow here. Because I was like, oh, there's a yellow that needs to be there, but like that didn't happen because it didn't fit in the spot as nicely as I would have liked. Okay. I didn't put this in a bag because I don't really have space or storage right now. But yeah, we're gonna go in and put another yellow thing, like maybe here, or like I don't know where exactly. Somewhere where it decides to live will be there. I'm thinking I kind of want it to be stuck on the end of one of the. No, I think maybe between the orange and the black. Yeah, I think that would be quite good actually. And what kind of projects are you all doing lately? I'm trying to stream more often, but yesterday I was overwhelmed. I kind of had a big meltdown and screamed on camera about some of the things subscribers sometimes say. And I really did not appreciate being told that if I just adopt a positive attitude, all my problems will go away. Like, that is so fucking dismissive. Please don't ever say that. And anyway, I got like a rather sizable amount of upset over this. So I am sorry for what I caused, but yeah, I was pretty angry. It doesn't make me want to stream again when I hear things like that. Like, if a person is in pain, the thing to do is not tell them that their attitude is causing it. Like, be supportive, be nice. If you can't be nice, like, be on your way. Like, if you don't like the attitude of a person who's suffering, you're more than welcome to just hop off. There won't be any kindness for that kind of attitude here from anyone at all. Like, you don't get authority over how I express myself just because you've been supportive in the past, or just because you're a big part of the channel or whatever else. Like, I'm a disabled person and I struggle, and you don't, like, some people don't seem to understand that, and that's all I'm saying. And I got quite upset over it. Like, I got quite angry at that. But anyway, regardless, that's it, the whole thing. And this yellow here, it is thinner than the other colors, and it's the one that annoys me because it is sizably smaller, and it's not smaller in a way that like is inconspicuous, if that makes sense. It really shows as smaller. It really reads as smaller when you use it next to the other colors. You see what I mean? Like, it's all tiny and ugh. But like, that was the only yellow, so I wanted some yellow in my blanket. Like, I wanted to break up all the other colors. I wanted it to look more fun and more colorful and everything. Goodness, can they please stop fucking spamming me over my post? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm annoyed. I made a post about like my heart goes out to my American friends, and I'm getting part nice comments, but I'm also like getting random bullshit notifications from Facebook. It's not a person spamming me, it's Facebook spamming me. Like I don't need to know that one person liked a comment on a thing. I wish I could remove like very specific individual things. You can remove comments, but you can remove them all together, not from just one specific part. Like you can't remove people who like a comment on your post that was not made by you. Like I get notified for every fucking thing. And if I remove one, I remove the others, and it's very frustrating. It's just like group emails, when you're in a group email and someone reacts to a post, it sends you an email notifications as if you've received an email. But you can't remove them, because if you do, you unsubscribe from all the notifications from that email, not just from the emojis. And that's something I deplore deeply. It should not be this way, but it is. Yesterday, I fell asleep watching someone that I watch a lot over on TikTok. I've talked about him in the past. But yeah, I fell asleep to him, and like it was getting really political in the chat. Although like he is very firm about being anti-political, anti-political, and not wanting to talk about any of it. Which again, that comes from privilege, but you know, whatever. Those are his rules, and like it was getting so fucking depressing because like all his attempts at like any kind of chat became yes but this, yes but that from the people. Like I totally understand wanting and needing to talk about this, but yeah, I was in a bad mood, and so I was like, okay, yeah, I might fall asleep, you guys, so in the case that I don't make it, good night. And I woke up at around 2 a.m. around 2 a.m. still in his chat. He was still around, and I was like, oh, hey, I'm here again. But I'm gonna go for real now. Bye bye. And by that point, Trump had won. So, like, it was like 2, 3 a.m., something like that. All the votes were counted when I went back to sleep, but I didn't check until this morning, actually. But yeah, it was a done fact. I just saw people talking about it, but I hadn't myself checked. But it kept me sane a little bit last night to watch Josh go live. So thank you for that, dear. Well, dear, I don't know him, but you know, still thank you, because a lot of us needed it, for real. We needed to talk and have fun. It did get some extra spice during that chat. It was weird. We talked about certain things being shown in the media. And as on the asexual spectrum, for me, sometimes it gets complicated hearing about that stuff. But also, I get kind of red cheeked. And sometimes I still talk about this. Do you remember at some point I had subscribers who were trying to force me into talking about very, very uncomfortable sexual topics while I was still sex repulsed? Like, I'm not in my sex repulsed phase anymore. I've kind of got out of that. But I was in a very repulsed phase. Like, it just felt so bad and wrong to even talk about this. And the people were like, oh, come on, we're going to pervert you, blah, blah, blah. And like, I so didn't appreciate that. But these people have left now. They've unsubscribed because I was not nice about it. But like, I was not comfortable. But like, when people force you to talk about a topic you've clearly expressed no interest into, like, it gets kind of tricky. And I'm glad these people left, to be honest with you, because these aren't your people when they do you like that. It's such a complicated and personal topic that not everyone is comfortable discussing that with people. And now that I've made my peace with it and I'm comfortable with these things again, like, sometimes I go overboard, but sometimes I get confronted with people who are just way too intense about it. Like, they'll push it on you as much as they possibly can, and with no regard to your comfort or anything else. And it's just as bad as, well, it is assault. Like, it's not assault, it's not assault, it's harassment. But like, at this point, is it really that different? you know okay, so here we have this. I don't know which color I want to put, like, in specific spots. Now I have two yellow. Yeah, I'm trying to determine what goes here. I'm thinking white, maybe. But I'm thinking white should go there. Like here. Down here. But I'm thinking black would work nicely there too. It is difficult to pick colors when your project gets bigger. That's right, I was thinking about putting some lavender. Maybe I do green green? Well, not black, I said green. Nah. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe orange between those two. Do I do the dark? This one. Yeah. I want to work with it because it's really soft. This is the one that says like milk cotton. I'm gonna close Facebook. I'm tired of the notifications. I hope all my American friends are doing well. I really do. This makes me really sad for you all who are losing your rights and such. There isn't much I can do but be supportive in that case. Yeah, where did I put my water again? Here. Hydration reminder, folks. Hey, I said. Good. After that, I need to finish a zombie kitty, but I won't be doing that on camera. I'll be doing that over here alone. Because I want to really focus and get shit done today. Maybe I'll go to Walmart still. I can still do that. For my organization supplies, because like everything is taking up all the space in my room right now. But a big thank you to Amanda for inspiring this blanket with her. Was it a shawl or a cardigan? I don't remember. But she had done a whole panel of these join as you go hexagons. You just insert the hook and pull the loop through the other side, and then you make a double crochet, and then you do that again. Yeah. So as far as hobbies go, still on the Rings of Power, still on episode 5 of season 2. I just like need to watch a little bit. I still have a little bit left of that episode. The orcs are coming in right now. Like that's what's going on. I don't want to spoil you, but yeah, there's about to be some development. If you know, you know. By the way, thank you for stopping by. If you want to help out, click the thumbs up. And this is how I get shown to more people. Thank you in advance. And thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Whether it be for a while, for a minute, or for an entire hour. We're being silly little people. I'm quite tired right now. I don't have the funnies. So we're just chilling, talking about life, talking about our crochet projects. I have another blanket that I am working on that is just some granny squares made out of Hobby Universe Halloween in the colorway Zombie Planet. So the green one. Hold on. Need more yarn over here. But it's this colorway here. It goes from green to black to purple. It's pretty. And look at the shimmer in it. So I'm making granny squares out of that. And I'm gonna make a full blanket. Bed sized. And this one here with the hexagons, I'm gonna make a big border probably in black or in scraps. I don't know yet. And that is gonna be its own thing. Okay, let's finish this one. It's already getting quite sizable. But yeah, life of update. You remember I told you my family was trying to set me up with a guy downstairs. Okay, so I was going downstairs to talk to his grandma cuz she's like a friend of the family. She is right now currently my grandpa's girlfriend. They watch TV together and they kiss on the mouth and all of that. Not as if like it's a marriage or anything, but you know what I mean. And I was over there watching a TV show that is very popular here, a game show. Well, it's not really a game show, it's like a lottery game show. Or if you win, you get sent to the TV show and then you play to win money. It's a gambling thing. And you spin the little wheels and then you have big golden eggs that you have to find three of them on a table. Like you choose numbers and you have to find the three eggs. First person to do so moves on to the next part, I think. Yeah, it is called La Poule aux d'Or, so the golden egg chicken, really. Or the golden egg hen, because hens are the ones that make eggs. So yeah. So I was watching that, and her son was over there, not the guy that my family's trying to set me up with. His dad actually was there, and he was like, "Yo, where are you?" Nah, 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 because he wanted his tickets to see if he won, if he's gonna go to the show or not, whatever. Like, and he kept talking to him for far away. I was there over an hour just talking to my grandpa's girlfriend, to the lady downstairs, and chatting and whatnot. And the guy didn't come out of his room towards until towards the very end. And like, you know how my family was very intensive and very annoying with all of this. But it's good because it turns out he has a girlfriend, so I don't have to stress out about that anymore. Like his dad was teasing him because he just put on his jacket, so he was like, "Oh, you're gonna see your girlfriend now," and he was like, "No, she lives in a different country. I'm not gonna see her right now." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well that's good because like my family was putting so much pressure on us." And his grandma goes, "Nah, he doesn't have a girlfriend." And I'm just like, oh my goodness, that's so fucking disrespectful of people to be like, nah, you can still be with him. No, I don't want to. But even less so now, because I'm respectful. I did something wrong here. Hold on. Yeah, so now I don't have to deal with the pressure of that guy being interested in me and having to like manage that because he's not, and he's anyway. It was like, yeah. And so what he told me was like, oh, they're teasing me and being annoying and making stuff up, so I'm making stuff up too. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Family's like that sometimes. So I think he was actually pressured about me too. So it's great. Like we both get to be stress free about this. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. I did do something wrong. I was wondering why I was one stitch short. It's because I didn't stitch correctly. Like I forgot the first stitch. That's what happened. And so gonna tell my family, stop bugging me. He's with someone. And they're like, yes, but that doesn't mean, people tend to say, you can still, like, they don't tend to respect that kind of stuff in my experience when it's family pressuring you anyway. But, like, I'm in no place to be in a relationship right now. And I think I was fat and ugly enough to make him lose interest if he even had it. Like, I don't think he did. But like I think that not arranging myself and not putting on makeup and what, thank you for the like. But I think that me not like making myself look good, like me neglecting myself when I go over there has helped. Because yes, I did that on purpose. The only guy I'm interested in right now is Crochet. If it's even a guy. What do you think Crochet's gender is? I don't think it has a gender. But it's my date right now. I'm dating crocheting. I'm dating my small business. I have way too much work to start dating, you know? Sometimes it's just unpleasant. And like a lot of you said, like it's my own choice. And family has to respect that. And so, yeah. But based on the things I heard when I was over there, he's gotten some pressure too about this. Which I'm like, oh, great, superb. You know how it feels for guys, especially. I feel like a lot of men are pressured to not be emotional about that kind of stuff, but like it is a lot when your whole family's like, oh, you could date this person. So yeah, I'm thinking I want the dark green here. Yeah, green. We're gonna do this right now. The colors are all tangled together, but it's okay. Yeah. Which crocheter hasn't seen a big tangle, It's fine. You just deal with it. You move on. We've all have we've all had we have all had to untangle big knots. So yeah, I'm sorry for the very boring delivery here on my life stories, but like yeah, I have a lot of brain fog. But yeah, I was over there and it was a good ambiance though. These people are really easy to talk to. Although I was masking my autism big time and trying to be personable and whatnot and social, because like I live upstairs to these people, like I don't want to be perceived as like a bad thing. And so yeah, I was trying to just be friendly and part of the group and blah 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 whatnot. And so yeah, we were joking, having a good time, and I was like, yeah, that I find your relationship, like with the guy and his son, I was like, I find your relationship really nice and inspiring because, like, with my dad, it's not going well at all. And they were like, oh, really? You don't speak to your dad? What the fuck? And so I was like, yeah, I don't. Well, twice a year, actually. That's pretty much it. We don't talk much. My dad is not exactly a good person. That's all. That's how far I'm willing to get on that right now. I've talked about it in the past, but like it was refreshing because we were like joking and teasing and being all crazy, and I've not been that way in a few years. It felt nice, you know. It was a few days ago though. I've not seen them again since then. I've not been called downstairs to do any tasks. I always feel like I'd be bothering if I just went there. Because I can't knock the door and wait because she's in a wheelchair and she's on the couch a lot. So she can't hop herself in the chair. Like she has to be helped. And she's over there by herself a lot. So like I can't really do that, you know. Like, I feel like I'd be bothering if I wasn't invited, so, like, I don't just hop over there, you know? Maybe I'll show her the blanket I'm working on right now. I'd like to do that because it's fun. But I'm thrilled because I have people now. And it's not so vulnerable to feel like you have people behind your back. Like, one of the things I was worried around, parental issue, I should say, was that whenever I am lonely and isolated, my dad tends to take advantage to hurt my um not my feelings, but like to take, yeah, he takes that into consideration, like in the way he can hurt me, if that makes sense. Because I am much more vulnerable and susceptible to praying if I'm isolated, but I'm not isolated. I'm very happy right now to be among peers. And there's another thing I did want to touch on real quick, because a few of you seem to think that just because I'm over at my grandpa's means that now all my problems are solved. I'm perfectly happy, but I have severe mental health issue, you guys. I can't just magically be yay, all sunshine and happy. And I want you to hold kindness and space for that as well, because I am a disabled person. I'm not just any old person existing, you know. I do have big issues. So that's it. I just want you to understand and be kind about this. I got very frustrated and angry about it the other day, but you do have to realize that I am dealing with significant mental health issues and with significant health issues, and that is my life. It's not gonna go away magically. I feel better and I'm in a better space, but I'm not magically all good. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but sometimes I do feel really pressured to feel better because you all are expecting me to do all the things that I need and feel perfect, but I'm never gonna feel perfect. Like, I'm always gonna have severe mental health problems. And I'm always gonna have to deal with that and to better myself and to take care of myself. Like, it's not magically, I'm not gonna magically not have PTSD. You know, it's years of therapy to show an improvement. And when you don't have symptoms anymore, you're considered healed, like cured, but it can come back if you're experiencing stress, you know. That's all I wanted to say about this. PTSD is a tricky thing. I've been listening to a bit of music. I've been listening to Model Collapse by Bill Leib. It's his new solo album, and it is pretty great. That's some industrial stuff if you're interested. But yeah, Bill Leib has a solo album. He's been working on his stuff for a while now. It's pretty great. Yeah, green. I like that green. It's one of my favorite greens, actually. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on attaching the hexagons together. We'll do a little result check once I'm done with this one. A little progress check. Yeah, I'm just over here because I don't really feel like being depressed right now over the elections or whatever else. I'm not escaping, I'm just taking a breather and taking a moment to myself. If you're worried that I'm giving up on things, I'm not. I'm just taking a moment. Because you have to take moments for yourself. Sometimes it's healthy to do so. If someone tells you that you're just giving up and being lazy, fuck them. Like, you're a human being. You can prioritize yourself sometimes. It's good to do so. It's good to take a break. Fuck people who are pressuring you into anything. It is good to be meditating, advocating, and be a good person and to care. But it's also good to care about yourself and to prioritize your happiness. I'm so ugh. Quickly. There. We're gonna check where we're at. You see? I've done all this little border over there, and down here there's little borders. Well, that could be our corner, and I could just work down from there, so that could be my side. Actually, yeah. Then probably gonna put like one more hexa. I don't know, at the top. I don't know. This could be my border. I think I'm good with that. And this would be the other right now. Okay, let me show you the good face without all the things. Without all the tails. Okay. Oh, it's really hot in here. I'm just gonna pull up my pants. My pants. Oh, my feet. They stink. They stink bad. Thinking some purple has got to happen. and some black, some purple, some black. I'm starting to be a little tired right now. I've been streaming for almost an hour, so I'm just gonna go get me some me time. I'm sorry about that, but thank you to those who stopped by for a little minute here. I know we didn't get to chat too much, but like I'm feeling drained and I'm feeling tired. I don't know if it's the election or something else, but I'm feeling quite used up. When the energy is no longer accounted for. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Bye. We'll do more of this blanket together.